One of my favorite songs is Pure Imagination from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And in this lesson we'll go over my arrangement of the song for a solo guitarist. And then also if you're an accompanist, either to yourself as a singer or another singer, how you might play it and some choices of chords that you might use. Okay, let's get to it. So I'm going to do it in C. I did it in C simply because there are no sharps or flats. When Gene Wilder sang the song in the movie, if I'm not mistaken, it was in C sharp. So you could just put a capo on the first fret and you'll have it in the key that he sang it, if I'm not mistaken. The first part is you want to put your first, at least I do, put my first finger on the 5th fret on the first string, my ring finger on the 7th fret on the 4th string, and then my middle finger on the 6th fret on the 4th string. And I count 1, pluck those two at the same time, take my ring finger off, pluck the 4th string again, put it back on. 1. Okay, that's pretty easy. That's the, what does he say? Close your eyes, make a wish, count to 3. I think that's what he says. And then for the song itself, you'll see in the arrangement it's pretty straight ahead. But if you want to play it and make it sound really nice, play it freely. Stay within the framework of the timing, but take liberties as well. And add little nuances as you go, and I'll give examples of what I mean. When we start the verse, you're going to hear. I like to slide into it. I left that off in case you want to just hit the notes. This is how I play this G7 form. Do not hit the 5th string. Same notes here, but up here. So I can stay next to the chord I'm going to. Isn't that a great chord? Whoop. Okay, so that's all the first verse. The second verse is almost exactly the same, so let's go over it. And then play a full E here if you want. I went ahead and just put these notes. But you can do a full E. And this is really just a shortened form of an E major 7. Okay. So we've done the first and second verses. Now we want to go to the bridge. So I'm playing the chord and then using my little finger. Okay. Then we come up to a very difficult chord. It's a minor 7 flat 5, but I want this melody note, so I would play it like this, but instead I'm recommending your thumb on the bass, your ring finger, and this is on the 9th fret 5th string, your ring finger on the 3rd fret, the 3rd string 9th fret, your little finger on the 2nd string 10th fret, and then your first finger over here on the 1st string 7th fret, so your middle finger can hammer on the 8th fret. 8th fret on the 1st string. See that? Okay, then to the A7 sharp 5. And it goes back to the third verse, which is almost identical to the second. G minor, 6th, 4th, and 3rd strings only. Go up to a 7th, G7, and then I play the intro again, but instead of having a rest, basically I'm going to put my thumb on this C, so something like this. Retard, or go slower. And then a C6, add 9, I think it is. Beautiful chord. And, or you can do a C major 7. And what you could do on something like this, since it's covering all these strings, you can do like cascading harmonics. Or something like that. Okay, there you have it. That's my arrangement for solo guitar of Pure Imagination. Alright, if you were to sing it or accompany a singer, of course you can put a capo to get any key that you want if you want to use these chords, but we'll do it in C again. And here are some choices you might choose. Intro would be the same. All that same. Then you'd go to a D minor 9. Now I'm not hitting the 5th here, I'm just hitting the middle 4. Come with me to a G13 is a possibility, and you'll be to a C major 7 sus2, so it's like a major 7, take your little finger off. Okay, then go to a D minor 7 and half step it up. A pure imagination. A minor or a minor 7. Back to the D minor 9, take a look to the G13 and you'll see to a B9 into your imagine, then maybe a C major 9 or a C major 7 or something like that. Your imagination. A7 sharp 5. Back to the D minor 9, we'll begin with a spin G13. Traveling in a world of my creation. What you'll see, D minor 9, will defy. So these are all the same chords. Explanation. I do an E major 7 here. And then up here. And here I'm doing a E major 7 sus2, but you can put that finger down. D minor 9 again. If you want to view. Here I went to the G13, G7, C major 7, Paradise, A minor 7, or here, D minor 9, simply look around and view it. F sharp minor 7, flat 5, which you can play here, anything, or here, anything, those are some choices, to a B7, flat 9. And you You don't have to hit this F sharp, you can just do the middle 4. Anything you want to. E minor 7, do it. A7, D7 or D9. Want to change the world. There's some options here. You could do this. G7, G7 suspended 4, G7 flat 5, G7. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly. And then a G minor, which G7 to B. C6 and 9. Let me show you a couple other options that you could do. You could do the D minor 9, da da da. First time to the G13, like we did before. Take a look. Okay, now here, what you could do is a G13 flat 9, I think it is. Pretty cool sounding chord, right? Into your imagination. And then here, instead of playing maybe the A7 sharp 5, play an A7 flat 5, then up to an A7. So you would go, come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. Okay, or you can just go to the A7 sharp 5 and go back to the A7 maybe. Those are some options. We'll begin. Now instead of going to a G13 or a G13 flat 9 here, what if you went completely out of the box and went down to a C9, or sorry, C sharp 9 flat 5. So we'll begin. It's going to sound strange. With a spin. So you're chromatically going down. In a world of pure imagination. Da, da, da. Okay, those are some options if you want to be an accompanist to a singer, whether it be yourself or to someone else. Terrific song. I hope you gained something out of this and you're able to download the PDF and work on it so you can play it as a solo guitarist. Thanks for swinging by, and if you like the video, hit like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Check out my previous videos and then stick with me for some future videos. I really appreciate you coming by. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.